This video is part of the Great Unboxing!
Hello everyone, and welcome to this unboxing video for Thunderstone Quest's New Horizon! Wait, what the hell happened here? So, first off, to the more important point, why I'm holding up just a shipping box, and a small one at that. They kept track of who had done previous Kickstarters. And if you had done the previous Kickstarter, the barricade mode one, that was already prepped for space for this Kickstarter, being the third one, I believe. And thus they were going to ship in a shipping box. As for it being dented and everything like that, and I've taken a quick look on the inside because I didn't realize it was just a shipping box, it's worse. I'm not the only person. There's already been emails put out about this. They've been on top of this. I just have not gotten around yet till now to open it. So I don't know how bad it is, and I'll have to do checks about that later. So thank you, AEG, for being on top of it. But seriously, what the hell? Regardless, let's get to this. Woo! A piece of cardboard! So we've got some booklets on top, which is all I've pretty much known that was there. But as you can see, these are not in decent condition at all. They are just booklets, not the cards themselves, so I could literally just put these inside some heavy stacks of hardcover books, and they should be mostly fine. But we've got one for the Vengeance Sands, and another for our Clockwork Destiny, the expansions themselves. And then this is all just in here. There is no organization because, again, this is just intended to be put in a box that, in my case and the case of others under the same situation, already have. That one, to be precise. So we've got the two sets of dividers for the various things. These I will go through, actually, because for those who've seen my previous videos for this game, yeah, it's not really stuff that I like to reveal, but we've got, although this does reveal a lot of it, we've got the 5 enemy types, which have their separations on the back for what actual cards get put in, because they're actually kind of decks themselves. They get put together to make a deck. Oh, there's a 6th. Then we've got the new heroes. I'm just, to somewhat avoid spoilers, I'm just going to fan these out for the most part. Companion animals? I don't know. That's a new thing to me. Items. Spells. And weapons. That was for the Vengeful Sands. Now for the Clockwork Destiny. We have also 6 groups of enemies. 6 new heroes? Yes. That first one being gorgeous. 4 new items. 5 new spells. One of them, for a second, I was like, Fire Lord Ozai? 3 new weapons, and a 4th, but it's a different color, and it's a dagger. Spare daggers. Okay. Anybody who knows Thunderstone, be that original, quest, or advance, daggers are just a basic card. Then we've got some dividers for 4th level versions, I believe, of heroes. I'm just going to actually leave that as is. Then we get to the locations, and I have no idea how these are split at all. Like, I don't know, like maybe they were split in the stacks, but I also don't know much reason to keep them separate. So just gonna quickly go through these, not bother with the effects, levels, or anything like that, just show off the imageries. Whoop. Guessing all the rest are upside down. Yes, they are. So, again, you actually make up a detailed dungeon, which is one of the biggest differences from Thunderstone Quest 2, original Thunderstone, and Thunderstone Advance, which was just improved, basically the same thing. In fact, from what I could tell, it was literally the same thing. People tried saying it was different, that's all it was, but it really wasn't. Then we've got new bosses for Barricade Mode, aka Co-op, which have their inactive and active side, which is just a full color version with actual health tracker on it and everything. So the character from the Vengeful Sands, I think, dwarf, I did okay, and a dragon, who I believe was unique to the Kickstarter, like a stretch goal, which is why there's other cards in there too, in case you want a non-co-op version. Then we have new guilds. The Living Legend, I think these are guilds. Their guilds are character things. Like you pick one of these with Barricade Mode, I believe. And they are double-sided, but I believe they're supposed to be different on each side. Living Legends, Thunderstone, Savant, Voyager, and Spice Merchant. Yeah, not all of them are adventurer kind of things. Like one of them from the original set of these is Mayor. These all look the same. They say completely different things on them, though. Alright, and then we have cards. Lots and lots of cards, most of which are the covered kind of version, and these I will not be opening here. But if people would like me to go over these after some point, because I would like to play to these, feel free to comment. Although that won't happen anytime soon, because we're still in Plague. Regardless, there are still 2 packs here that I will open, but before I get to that, I'm going to go over what the others are. So, we've got Quest 8, because that's how they separate these things, by quest, which is the Vengeful Sands, and we've got 1, 2, these are not remotely in order, and 3. They're usually 3 packs each. But then we also have, and this is not something I remember existing in the previous ones, Quest 8 Vengeful Sands Epic Support. I wonder if these are meant to be helpful with the Barricade Mode. I have tried Barricade Mode. It was interesting, but because I haven't unlocked a lot of the cards at all, like I haven't even finished the core game, it was painful. Very painful. It is also meant to be hard, like all the co-op or solo versions of Thunderstone. Then we have Clockwork Destiny 1, 2, 3, and I didn't just say also 1, 2, 3, 4. It also has a epic support, which again, I don't remember those existing beforehand. Let's get this box out of my way. Alright, so other than the rulebooks, it's come in great condition. I thought I had ordered the neoprene mat, and I'm sad I didn't, now realizing from seeing pictures of other people having their stuff open earlier, it's a lot smaller than the board. A lot, with all of the functionality still the same. But I'm not the huge fan of neoprene mats. I don't argue against them. I like when they're base things, but I don't like having to spend extra for them. Also, sometimes they don't fit in the box because they're just too wide in the, well, width. So, sometimes the shorter part is still wider than the longest part of the box. So, unless you want to fold it, which can get really messy with those. But regardless, so, okay, so I don't know why these are different, but is this the same thing? Yeah, it's the same thing here. So I won't be going over these because I'm now realizing these are all quest reward cards. I will touch on the 2 on the front for the sake of it. And I assume one of these is meant to be for one expansion and one is the other because, again, this is just 2 expansions packaged together. And it's Varys, a elf wizard hero legendary. He's 10 victory points. Wow. And another 10 victory point hero, celestial human cleric hero legendary, Avania. Woo. Wow, those are really interesting without even reading their, what they actually do. They're both level 4. For those that don't know, one of the big differences between Thunderstone Quest and the other versions of Thunderstone, beyond just the fact the board actually matters and not just card layout, is there's also actual quests you can do, as well as a whole different new type of cards for a whole treasure deck, which are all just really expensive but random cards and awesome. While these are, you will know your rewards. You get 3 quests and at the start, and you choose one before you actually start playing. But that's everything this time around. I also don't want to open up these cards anymore because of the mess it will cause, and organizing it will be painful if I do that. And I'm glad to see that this was in better condition than I had heard it being about and at first saw, because again, those rulebooks are the first thing I saw when I went, oh, what is this? Oh, this isn't packaged, separately. I forgot that they did the whole thing. But regardless, they did put out a list of what should be involved, and I will double check that and everything at some point. Hopefully. My memory is not the greatest. But regardless. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, feel free to press that like button. If you think somebody else will enjoy this, feel free to share this video. Either way, you'll help this video get seen more. If you didn't like this video, feel free to press that dislike button. I won't mind, but please leave a constructive comment as to why. And please don't dislike this video if it's, oh, I didn't show off the hidden content. I know it's not really a legacy game or hidden content, but the way the game's rulebook and scenarios are constructed, it feels like it. Also, feel free to comment in general, such as my thoughts on original Thunderstone, which I do have in the first couple expansions, Advanced Thunderstone, or really just Thunderstone Quest in general, which I haven't talked much outside of these unboxing videos, or if you'd like to start seeing detailed overview videos or general overview videos. And if you want to see more like this, be it more unboxing videos, my board game overviews, my painting videos, or anything else that I might do on this channel, feel free to subscribe. Regardless, thank you for watching and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.